Yo, I think we're rolling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're rolling. Yo, Kanye West, was slavery a choice, man? I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth, man. Candace Owens, Kim Kardashian is not white. I'm sorry, y'all. All of that, man. This is proof to me you're alive, man. Let's roll, man. Put up, YouTube. Yours truly, man. Shit. I was just about to say we're back. I always say that, man. We're back, we're back, we're back. But I guess we are back. Because it was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 days ago. Last video was posted, man. Traditionally, again, from the bottom of my heart, um, huge love and thanks to the subscribers, man. Last time it was 84 of us. Today's 87, man. So round of applause for the subscribers, man. Standing ovation. Thank you so much, for real, you guys. I appreciate it. Um, Once again, we're family. We're a movement, and I hate it. I hate it to use it as a cliche now because it's like everyone is saying it. But when I say it, I mean it for real, man. This is a fam. Um, and we're gonna be doing a lot of great shit coming up. So yeah, man, Kanye West, man. Let's get into that. I don't wanna. Oh, hold on. My bad. I wanted to do something. See, I don't. This is how you know this is not scripted, man. I guess I got a little cheat sheet with me today, but so I get everything out. Some key points, but I wanted to give a shout out to, first of all, Romashka, man. What up, Romashka? That's my soul twin sister, man. Much love to you. Shout out to Vitalik in Spain, my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, my brother. Thank you for your support. You're always leaving comments, leaving likes, subscribe to the channel. You watch, prove to me that you're alive. It means the world to me. Дуже багато для мене значить. Дуже тобі дякую, Віталік. So yeah, sending out love to Spain. Love to my little Giselenka in Spain, my niece slash goddaughter, my beautiful princess. I love you so much. I miss you so much. My sister, my mom, I love you. Everybody, I love you guys. Alright, so yeah, let's roll, man. Back to this Kanye shit, man. First of all, I got the symbolic shades of dark, because the shit that we're gonna talk about is pretty dark. This is why in the intro I had to hold myself back with talking about Kanye said slavery was a choice, and the reason is I really want everybody to really understand and grasp. And I don't. First of all, if somebody's gonna watch this and be like, "Yo, is this white dude talking about slavery, Kanye, this and that?" Yo, I'm Slavic. I'm Ukrainian. All right, and the reason that I got the right, I don't think anyone has the right today. I don't think black, not black, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Slavic, whatever have you, man. I don't think any of us has the right to talk about slavery at all. I don't give a shit what you think, especially if you're in America, black, white, whatever you are. I don't think any of us have any right to speak on such things, man. Even though we're used to so much in this free world, we're used to so much just running our mouth. Because we're so far, even if you were in the hood in America, we are so far detached from the real raw reality, man. Trust me. But again, what I was gonna say is Slavic people, historically and today, and you can check fact me all you want. First of all, you gotta learn the real history, not the history that has been manipulated, instilled into our minds, into our perceptions since we came out of the womb. Has been programmed inside of us. I'm not talking about that history. I'm talking about the real history. If you want to fact check me, shit, you got to learn the real history, man. And first of all, you got to learn and find out who you really are before you start fact checking me, man. But yeah, historically and today, Slavic people are the most oppressed and were the most oppressed ethnic peoples on this planet, man. You can't argue me about this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know more than me basically about this shit to argue with me. But you can check this. We are so oppressed that we don't even know we are oppressed. I think the core of any oppression and the key weapon of the oppressor is to strip the oppressed of their true identity, man. Of the spiritual sense of the people, to strip that, hide that, and kill that within a people. It has been done to Slavic people. It has been done to Native American people. And of course, it has been done to Black America. Again, very much so that all these people, and I am one of these people, and in total we are human beings on the oppressed side, to the point that we today don't know where we come from, which means we don't know where we are going. If you do not know your past, you won't reach your destination, man. So, in saying that, it was kind of to defend myself. I think, again, I don't think any of us has the right to speak about slavery at all, or what are, just because our ancestors went through these things, we think we have the right to speak about it. We don't. But yeah, we have to be. Again, I'm a little losing track of thought. But what I was trying to say is that with me saying that is kind of defending myself to what I'm gonna speak about, because I do think that these topics, are so fragile and so gentle. You shouldn't just blabber your mouth, man, about these things. I don't care where you come from. I don't care who you are. There's a war going on in my homeland right now in Ukraine. And even though it's going on today, and even though a lot of my close ones, and in fact all of the people of Ukraine and Slavic people are my close ones, but still it does not give me the right to speak about it, because I am not there right now. I can't teleport into someone else's mind and someone else's heart that is over there and go through the same things they are going through, which means I can't speak about it, man, and fully, or I can't run my mouth about it. We can all speak about it. We can have a discussion. But I do wish that you know what I mean about running your mouth, man. And that's exactly what we have been doing, man, including Kanye West. Now, first of all, let me just say this. For anyone that doesn't realize it, I mean, this is how much we're brainwashed. This is how much we're programmed that, we already, with so much information available on YouTube and on the internet, that we no longer realize that this is just another publicity stunt of the Kanye West, Kim Kardashian. I don't even know what to call it, man. Show. Kanye got an album coming out this year. I'm not sure when. I heard that it's featuring Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't give a shit. Then he has a new line of shoes coming out. So what, people are screaming, oh, nobody's gonna buy the album now or buy the shoe. We're so brainwashed, and you are so brainwashed, that I bet you anything that you will even more so now go out and get the album, because you're gonna want to hear what he has to say now. Shit, I'm gonna want to hear what he has to say now. I'm not gonna buy the album because it's so easy to find it for free these days online. But you know what they say, man. No publicity is bad publicity, man. And that, I mean, this is another marketing scheme that Kanye is pulling. How are we not seeing this shit? I'll tell you this much. Marketing scheme or not, this shit got us talking. Got everybody talking. Got me sitting here right now talking about it, man. Now, of course, I let the crazy media ship, sail away a little bit before I hopped on and started talking about it. I don't like to hop on in the same freaking ship, man, and sail with everybody. But for the past, few days or almost a week, I stayed on the internet. I tried to see what people are speaking about, man. And again, none of y'all running your mouth, screaming the loudest, coming out with your opinions. None of you, black, white, gray, purple, whatever, none of y'all have the right to run your mouth in that fashion about one of the most horrendous things that happened in human history. It was so horrendous that we don't even have the body count for that historical time. Like when we get a earthquake, or if we get a tsunami, or a storm, or a war, or what happened with the Twin Towers. At the end of it, or while it's happening, we always have some sort of body count. Even though you can't believe the official numbers ever, please don't, man. But for this historical tragedy, it is beyond tragedy. We don't even have a body count. When was the last time you heard anybody say how many Africans, were killed during that time? I heard people, arguing. I think it was Star. He got his own podcast. They were like arguing back and forth. Is it 400? Was it 400 years? Was it 300 years of slavery? Was it 300 years plus? My brother, who the F gives a shit 300, 400 years? Even if it was for 2 years. But it wasn't for 2 years. We can be most certain that it was 300 years plus, and you're arguing 400 or 300 years or 350 years. Who gives a shit, bro? Something like this should have never happened. But of course, it happened. And we'll get into why things like this happen. But now, staying on Kanye West. And we're gonna get into that other girl, what's her name? Candace. The heck is her name? I'm checking my Candace Owens, man. I'm checking my cheat sheet right here. Mr. Kanye West. You're standing there screaming on TMZ. Slavery was a choice. And at first it was a huge outburst. Especially everybody black in America, going nuts, man. How could he say something like that? Damn right. How could you say something like that? But, a few days later, people start thinking about it. And guys like Hassan Campbell, a.k.a. Poppy, the alleged victim of Africa Bombada. Very sorry for that, my brother. I don't, it's nothing to joke about. It's nothing to speak on. That was your experience. I give you all the props for coming out and talking to people about it. It takes a brave soul to do so. But everybody starts leveling, and brothers like Hassan Campbell starts leveling. Well, why didn't they retaliate, the slaves? Why didn't they revolutionize? Why didn't they fight back? He starts doing the mathematics. Well, it was 3 slave owners on a plantation, 70 or so slaves, shit like that, man. But we're staying on Kanye West. So that was basically Kanye's point. That why didn't they fight back and retaliate? Mr. Kanye West. Let me just say this real quick before I get into this next point. To me, dude, you're an amazing beat maker, man. An amazing musician, let's say, artist. Even though an artist should be way more bold than you, because you're just running your mouth. But all this rapper shit, you can't, people wrote for him, man. So you're not a top 10 MC. You're an incredible beat maker. To me, shout out for the Truth beat for Beanie Siegel, man. I think the greatest of, one of the greatest, if not the greatest instrumentals in hip hop of all time. And you did that. I give you that. But when you stand up on TMZ and you start screaming out foolery, man, because I can, we can debate all day long about if they had a choice or not. And we're going to get into that. Not all day, but we're going to touch on that. But my brother, I bet you, from what I know, you had it pretty sweet in your childhood, man. Growing up in the suburbs and shit. Even if you grew up in the hood, it's still America, man. You could still do whatever the F your heart desires. If you're free over here. But, my brother, if I would take you today and I would drop you to Ukraine, to Western Ukraine, to not even, where the war is going on, you would be screaming, crying after a couple hours. Please get me the F out of here. Trust me. Mr. Kanye West. Because this shit really gets me heated, man. You weren't brave enough to be who you are in your own body, in your own skin, to the point that you went out and got a lipo. Moment of silence for the lipo. I mean, any man that's sitting out there, man, any real man, any real motherfucker that's sitting out there can understand where I'm coming from right now. Fuck any real man, any real person that knows or has an idea of who they really are If you know the makeup of an atom and how empty it is, if you know the makeup of matter and how not solid it is, if you know how each person has their own perception of what they see, then you understand what I'm talking about. Kanye West, the dude that's screaming about slavery was a choice, something that should never come out anyone's mouth because you weren't there. You go out and get a liposuction because you are so afraid of what everyone else is gonna think about you. If you gained a little fat or not. Women are pressured in today's society. I don't understand it, but I could kind of dig it, man. It's hard out there. Not everyone has self-confidence. But you, Mr. Kanye West, with all these loud words, the genius of 21st century, our new Michael Jackson. You think you're bold, you think you're artistic, you think you're a revolutionary? My brother, Tupac was bold. Tupac was artistic. Tupac was a revolutionary. Spoke real thoughts, real feelings. Gave people seeds and jewels in order for your community and all the oppressed communities around the world to grow and think for themselves. You screaming all this rah-rah shit. The last deep jewel song I remember from you was Jesus Walks, and that was what, 2004, 2005. Shit was dope. It was. You still, I respected the whole move that it was supposed to be a club banger talking about Christ. I respect it. It was a good track. But after that, when did we hear any jewels for the community, for the oppressed people from Kanye West? When did we see any real bold moves like, you know what I'm saying, take your motherfucking shirt off, doesn't matter how heavy, how skinny, whatever you are, this is me. I'm rapping me. I'm rapping my people. I'm a man. I'm a god to be. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. When do we ever see that from Kanye West, man? Talking all this shit. Your parents were revolutionaries, right? That's what I heard. Black Panthers. And I don't want to speak about you on your parents. Rest in peace to your moms and all that.